Well, today we're going to get a sneak peek private island called Senya. I've already invested in a few places around here.
One thing you forgot to tell people is there's something where you invested and you didn't actually see it.
Yes. So we've arrived in Ras Al Khaimah and I'm going towards the sea over here. We're now on the bridge to Senya Island. I've bumped into the one and only D. Ludlow. So as you can see guys, we are currently at the temple. This is a Sikh worship where people pray. Welcome back to the channel guys. Have I got a treat for you today? We're in Showbar Realty Showroom. A lot of yous hear about investing in Dubai, all these other developers, and what's different about Showbar? Well, today we're gonna get a sneak peek on one of the best projects around at the moment. It's on a private island called Senya. You know, a lot of people are coming to this area because of the casino, but it's not just for the casino. This is a place where people are gonna be hanging out. It's got a great community. It's got people coming from all over the world, like celebrities hanging out on this island purely because it mimics the Maldives. But let's take you inside and wait for this. So here we have the chairman, Menon. This guy's been in the furniture industry for decades, but he's put his hand into developments and creating a very unique brand. If you follow me, I'm gonna start showing you exactly how some of these places are built. So normally, have you heard of rainwater attacking some buildings because of the drainage system? Well, the reason why Showbar quality a little bit more and why their prices might be a little bit higher is because Showbar doesn't compromise when it comes to quality. If you see how these places are built, there's actually insulation on the outside of the building, not just inside, to make sure that it's all sort of weatherproof. As you come over here, you can see the decking. Now, the decking is just not on top of the water, it's actually raised. And even underneath here, you have a servicing area. That means if there's any problems, you can get one of these guys up here to get down in there and sort these problems and issues out. It's not just about buying the asset, it's about servicing it. What happens when things go wrong? Because as a landlord or somebody who's a property owner, the last thing you want is any problems. If you see the dry cladding, you can feel that stone is absolutely great quality. And not only that, is look at the built up levels. You got big thick concrete here with extra layers to make sure there's great soundproofing and you can't hear what's happening in the neighbor's house. I mean, can you imagine if you're on an island, you've got a nice villa, people are coming over, you're gonna have some exclusive parties, you're gonna wanna entertain, but when you're not doing that, you don't wanna hear the neighbors doing them sort of things. You can also see all of these layers built up for weatherproofing. As you come here, you can see this 3D of exactly how your bedroom is going to look. The sort of materials that they're using. It's not just carpet, but it's mixture with tiles. As we come here, you'll see, here's the ceilings. This is where your air conditioning units will be, into the ceiling, and this is how it's all built up. Now, this is very exciting because yes, it is the bathroom. Someone's just like slashed it, hasn't they? But if you look at the drainage system in Dubai, sometimes naturally, being the kind of country that it is, you normally get a lot of smell or bugs coming up through the sewages and where the water goes. But the way this system is designed, it makes sure there's no backflow or you won't have any sort of insects coming back up. And not only that, it's all fully fireproof. So if there's ever a fire, you won't have it traveling from any of these materials. And before you go, guys, check this out. Look at all of these taps. Showbar themselves actually make all of these taps in-house, so you don't have all these subcontractors who are just coming in and trying to get the cheapest deals. You're going to get the actual developer who's producing all of this. If you come around here, you've got the shower area. These are slightly a little bit raised to make sure all the water can go straight into the drainage, and they've got a different drainage system here where you will never have a blockage because the way it's been built bespokely. Over here, it's going to have a whole air conditioning unit that's done by LG. We're used to the ring ring a doorbell, but over here they've got their own system, and you'll have an app on your phone where you'll be able to see a screen and who's at the door. If you come over here, guys, if you see here, you can see the build quality is absolutely top end, purely because there's great servicing areas. This is not on show. All of these pipes are not on show. This is going to be in a suspended ceiling with a hatch for easy access if there's ever any sort of issues. Let's go to the kitchen area, guys. This is where they say the home is where the heart is. The home is where the kitchen is, really. You've got all these appliances. In certain units, we've got Siemens, them sort of makes, but in the higher end ones, you will be getting higher end sort of appliances. These are a little bit dated now, about 10 years, but we're going to be going a lot better. When you look at the cupboards, guys, you normally think of chipboard, cheap, little bit of water that's blown. No, we're going to be using hard MDF wood. This is quality, guys. How these wardrobes will be built, they're not going to be bashed about, and guess what? They're also soft close. So if you come here, here's the front door, very thick, very elegant. But here's the thing, guys, this is an internal door. Look at the thickness on that, and guess what? When you're going into your bedroom, soft close, so you won't be hurting any of these locks. If you come here onto the balcony, you actually get double glazed glass when you're looking out onto the sea. You've got non-slip tiles here, and you've got a different drainage system here that makes sure that you never have any sort of blockage. Here we've got the door handle systems, so you're either going to get a sliding door, as you see, to go into your outside area, or you're going to get one of these doors depending on what unit you decide to go. But as you can see, it's very strong, very sturdy, and yeah, really good quality from what you can see here. With Choba, it's not just about wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and we've done the business. You actually get a whole team that's actually built this project for you. You get people who are in charge of building services, doors, windows, landscaping. On completion, they don't just sell you a unit and that's it. They'll come and do every little bit of snagging to make sure that you're happy with that finished product. In the first 2 years, you get a full warranty on everything in terms of if anything goes wrong. But as most developers do, if there's a big major problem, you get 10 years sort of guarantee on that. Here's all of the brands that they're currently working with. I really like this one, Daikin, you know, some top quality names in here, guys. And when you're in the lift sort of area, guys, this is what it's gonna look like. This is what the lifts are gonna be like. This is what the tiles are gonna be looking like. There's no cheap wallpaper or half plastered. It is good quality. As you can imagine, there's gonna be furniture going in, XYZ. You don't want anything damaged, and this is really strong. I hope that really helped, guys. If you're interested in Dubai real estate, leave me a comment, share this with somebody who might wanna see it. And I've got the best team over in Dubai. They're not just Mickey Mouse people who are doing this for 3 to 6 months. These are people who are living there, established, got the best connections. We'll get you the best units if that's something you want to go down, because let's face it, UK is not for everybody. Some people want to be hands off, just want to invest in the right area and see their money grow. And that's what we're here to do. I've already invested in a few places around here, so I'm only telling you and sharing what I'm doing. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave me a comment, share this with somebody who needs to see it. Peace. So we just got to Starbucks, ready, left half an hour ago in the morning. It was 9:30 already. What we're going to be actually doing is going to Senya Island. That's actually a different emirate state next to Dubai, and we are going there because we've invested into this place. It's a great location, great island, it's natural, very different to the Palm in terms of, you know, the sewage and what's going on. Like, there's so many different things, but let me not spoil it. Let me tell you once we get there. But how long we got to get there, James?
35 minutes. One thing you forgot to tell people is there's something where you invested and you didn't actually see it.
Yes.
So when the figures all add up, you make the decision. So it's the first time Sean's going to see what he's invested in.
And that's unheard of, you know what I mean? Like, going to buy a place without seeing it. But when something looks good on paper, when you see the infrastructure, what it looks like, and some of your friends are doing this, then it does make you feel a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, I trust my gut instinct on certain things. I can't wait to show you my sales agreement, SPA, what I bought it for, and in a year's time to show you, hey, this is what maybe it's worth now, or I'm selling it for. I don't know what I'm going to do with this place. Am I going to keep it? Is it going to be a holiday destination? Is it going to be a flip? Yeah, let's get there and we'll show you then. So we've arrived in Ras Al Khaimah and I'm going towards the sea over here, and as you can see in the distance, there's the bridge. What a sight. The bridge has already been built to the island. What an exciting day, you know. I've invested in a nice flat which is over there, and while we're here, you've got a booze factory here as well. Literally, he got about £700 worth of booze for like 300 quid or something. This is how easy it is to live over here, man. It's got everything that you need. We're now on the bridge to Senya Island. What a brilliant day. We've met the whole team, over 800 people here on Sinya Island who are currently doing the pile driving and compacting the land. This is what it's all about. We're not just investing, we're not just putting numbers on papers and making things up as we go along. We're actually checking up on projects where we are checking what stages they're at, are we on the right timelines, and basically that your money is going into a development that's going to be there for you to give you a great investment return and a good passive income in the future. I'm also a client myself, so I need to see what I'm investing in, and I only share what I'm doing myself personally. I would never ever show you a project which I'm not doing or I don't fully understand. Back at Town Square, guys. Check these buildings out. They look so cool, but guess what? Our ones are newer. They're gonna look even better. But this area just looks beautiful. Love this actual area. Guys, this is Town Square's community. When we're saying like there's gonna be good neighbors, people around, like this doesn't even look like normal Dubai with skyscrapers. This is just where people live. Reminds me a little bit of Ramsey Street in Australia today, mate. Look at that, like this is your neighbors. Oh yes guys, we're in Jumeirah 1, and guess what? I've bumped into the one and only D Ludlow, Mr. 5D.
Yes mate, it's good to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you too, man. What you doing around here?
Yeah, I just bumped into you on the street. No, this is the sort of area I live in, and yeah, and I appreciate you coming down to see me. And mate, yeah, I know you're super active. You're more active over here than me.
But it's so lovely how you can just message somebody, and I literally just messaged you. I was like, hi D. I didn't know whether to message you or not. I was like, should we meet for a coffee? And you were just like, yeah, finish my gym, meet me here. And this is what happens in Dubai, really. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so much easier to get in front of people, I think, here. People have more time for each other, because the UK just, it's a mad rush, one big mad rush. So.
What made you make that change to move over here?
So it was a business/family decision. I wanted more time with the family, and I wanted sort of a better, safer life for them, a personal opinion on it, but also we're going through an exit at the moment on one of the companies that we're working with, so also there's tax benefits too, and also it's sunny, right?
What's the best thing about Dubai?
I think it's probably the same stuff. Most people say it's safe, sunny, everything is so convenient. I think they've done an amazing job to build this in the middle of the desert. Like the convenience, anything you want is with you in 20 minutes. Everything's clean. I know there's a lot.
Come on. And how often are you going to be in the UK?
Probably not very often.
People got to come out here to see you now. The masterminds are all happening in Dubai.
They're going to be in Dubai.
Yeah, but I think a lot of entrepreneurs are coming out here. I've literally got a few messages out. The last 7 days, I've probably met about 14 people, nearly 2 a day. Like, people are just here. A lot of people are not telling people that they're here, but it's a great place to network. There's so many new connections. you know, it inspires you what people are doing here, man.
Oh, definitely. And well, you're going to sleep on the plane on the way home.
Yeah, definitely. But there we go, guys. Make sure you're following T. What a great guy, honestly. Been following him for the last 4 or 5 years now.
We were friends for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Not just, yeah.
Well, we've met in person. Yeah, we've met at some good networking events as well. And like, you're even better in real life.
Nah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
God bless.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
As you can see, guys, we are currently at the temple. This is a Sikh worship where people pray. You've actually got a church across the road, and you've also got a temple which is right next to this building. So they actually have a different entrance on a Saturday and a Sunday, so we're currently going through that way.